Hey YouTube, I'm going to be doing a review of Xbox 360's game Gears of War Judgment. This game's been out, for a couple weeks now, and I have to say, so far, what a disappointment. I am very displeased on what Epic Games and People Can Fly have done with it. I am, just very disappointed, and I will tell you why. But first off, I'll start off with campaign. First of all, campaign, in my mind, was not that bad. I mean, it just felt like, an average Gears of War campaign. Adding in these things called declassified missions, which are just adding more of a challenge to each campaign mission as the campaign goes on. So, I mean, but it's like, I feel like they based the campaign just around that declassified mission. It's like, each mission has its own declassified mission, and I mean, they're just okay. I mean, they help you accumulate these stars that you earn during campaign faster, which help you unlock characters and achievements and all this other stuff. But overall, campaign not bad. Felt like a classic Gears of War campaign, except for the bad guy, this General Karn. In my mind, he was pretty lame. Like, he had nothing, cool or epic about him. It's just as bland, as boring as can be. I mean, they did an awful job on the bad guy. The Queen Mira was not even a part of this. I mean, when you're doing the thing about the emergence day of Gears of War, I mean, you should probably put Queen Mira in there. I mean, it'd probably be a good touch because she is the center of the Locust, which I felt like they also did a bad job on. But back to the main nemesis of the game, General Karn. You only see him probably in like 2 or 3 cutscenes, and he's doing nothing, really. He's sitting on what appears to be like a flying corpser, which, if you've played previous Gears of War games, you know what a corpser is, but if you don't, they're like little spider things that are, well, they're bigger spider things, but apparently this one can fly. But otherwise, nothing special about him. So, on to some other game modes they have. They added in a new mode called Survival, which is a team-based game that you can play cooperatively with your friends. And I have to say, I mean, overall, not bad. They practically took Horde and Beast mode and, like, well, not Beast mode, that's for a online game type called Overrun, which is the same as Survival, but Survival is you're just the cog, and you have to defend certain areas, and, like, there's 2 E-holes, like E-hole covers, that you have to protect, and if the locusts break through one of those, they move on to the next, and after they break through the second one, they try to take out your generator. And it's a little bit of strategy mixed with cooperative gameplay, which I was pretty fond of. I mean, it's comparable to Horde, but not the same. Anyway, on to multiplayer. I have to say, multiplayer was the biggest letdown of this game. See, what I look for in a game is a good campaign and a nice multiplayer. This game has a pretty good campaign, but just a shit multiplayer. They did an awful job. I have no idea what, the makers were even thinking when putting this together. Like, everything about it just did not seem like a good idea at all. Like, I'll just start off, for example, I mean, if you played previous Gears games, like I have, if you've played previous Gears games like I have, in multiplayer you come with two starting weapons, an assault rifle and your shotgun. In this game, you can only have one of those, and you can only have one primary weapon, and then you have to have a cog pistol as your backup, or a snub pistol. And practically what that does is it levels a little bit sense of unfairness throughout players. If a guy's going up against a person with a lancer and you're using a shotgun and you don't have a long-range weapon to take out the person with the lancer, it really seems very unfair. Yeah, and also another thing is, instead of spawning with the classic smoke grenade, now you have the choice of spawning with lethal grenades, support grenades, and the smoke grenade. Like, a support grenade is this stim gas which can revive a downed player, which seems very obsolete because you can't get downed in multiplayer. You just die. You don't get downed, you die. But it heals you on the spot. Pretty effective. But if you're playing free-for-all, it is considered a noob thing just to throw down a stim gas, heal yourself while a person's shooting at you and you just totally beat the shit out of them. It's pretty newbie to be in a free-for-all, but in any team-based game type, it'd be the perfect tool to help out your team, heal them when they need to get healed. But you spawn with frag grenades and ink grenades. Now that I have a problem with. If frag grenades weren't already overpowered enough, you're having us spawn with them rather than pick up the two that lay around on the map. Now, to me, that is a problem. Also, like I said, you just get down. There's no down unless you play the game type execution, which you can only get through the VIP pass. And the thing about the VIP pass, it came out with a so-called map pack to come with the VIP pass, and it only features one map. Just one map. To add to the only 4 multiplayer maps in the game. To me, that is, it's awful. The game gets so boring. It is consistent, repetitive, boring. You get, to play on the same 4 maps, for every game type, is a real letdown and very disappointing in my mind. What they should have done was they should have come out with at least, 8 maps, because I'm already bored of the game. I've had it for about 2 weeks almost, and I have to say, I am very bored. I've beaten campaign, I've played every game type, I've gotten the VIP pass, which only comes with that one extra map, and I am very disappointed. If they don't come out with map packs or even character packs soon, because all the characters that you can be are very bland, boring, and easy to get. No challenges required. That, to me, is another huge problem. This game lacks challenge, where, you used to unlock camos through earning them through your medals, like getting a goal, like Onyx Nasher medal, you'd get the Onyx Nasher camo. Now you don't. You earn it through things called prize boxes, which you just earn from either getting kills, earning ribbons, or leveling up. Now, it's not a bad idea, but it just deletes challenge in the game. Plus, it's only been about, I'd say, 3 or 4 weeks since the game has been out, and already people are the max rank, showing that it is very easy to level up, and, you're practically already done with the game. They've beaten campaign on insane, they've played it, multiplayer until their max rank, with only 3 or 4 weeks into the game, which is kind of ridiculous. You didn't see max ranks in Gears 3 until a couple months down the line, unless you have no life and you played continuously for no reason. But anyway, I have to say the final verdict is I'm going to give it a 6.5 to a 7 out of 10. For one, the only thing that saves this game is the campaign and the overrun and survival game types. Otherwise, multiplayer just brings down this game a ton. I would not buy this game if you're looking for a multiplayer. I mean, I've spent $60 whole plus a $20 thing on Microsoft points just to buy that measly VIP pass. Then once they come out with map packs and character packs, maybe I could see multiplayer taking a turn for the better, but right now it's in some deep shit. So, like I said, 6.5 to 7, so I give it like a D minus to a D out of, like an A plus. So, it's like a D, solid D is where I'd put this game. So, I would not pay the full, if I had the chance to go back, I would not pay the full $60 for this game. I would wait until it goes on sale. Because then, if you want it just for the campaign, by all means go ahead buy it. Because the campaign, is just classical Gears of War. Multiplayer, huge letdown. I would not buy this game just for the multiplayer. But that is the review of Gears of War Judgment. And then also I've been asked by some players online why even play the game then if I think so poorly of it. Well, it's because I work hard to get money, and I pay a full $60 of my own money to buy this game and the Microsoft points. So I want to get my money's worth out of it, and I have not yet seen that yet. I was hoping to find it, and I have not. So I just want to get my money's worth, so that is it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.